Welcome back to the new chapter. And in this chapter, we'll be setting our Git. And Git is actually a version control system. So it's basically for, helping to track our files more efficiently. All right. And for that, all you have to do is go to the, Git website. And then from here in downloads, all you have to do is just go here and then install Git in your system. And after that, all you have to do is open up a new terminal. And let me tell you guys, Git is really easy to understand because there are very less code that you actually have to use, and you'll get to know, when you follow this tutorial. All right, and I'll make sure of that. Let's now configure our Git. For that, all you have to do is git config -- global user.name, and then give username. And after that, git config and again global. Now user.email, and now give your email. And now let's initialize our Git with command git init. And now let's change the branch to min, the branch -m min. And now let's add all of our changes to the staging area. Git add dot, and this dot will, just add all the changes at once. And let's now commit our changes with some messages. Git commit -m, and then open up this quote, and then your message. And let's now go to the github.com. And if you have not created your account, you can create one for free. And after that, you have to go to this new repository. And you have to create a new repository, okay? This is going to be a remote repository. And you can give it any name. And you can either make it private or public. And then create repository. And now remote repository has been created. Let's now copy the URL. And in your terminal, let's connect your remote to the local. For that, we have git remote add origin, and then the link we just copied from the remote repository. And now our remote repository has been connected to our local repository. Let's now push our code to the remote repository. For that, we have code git push -u origin, and then the branch name, that is min. And that is it. Let's go back to GitHub and refresh the page. And there we go. We have finally pushed all of our code from local to the remote repository. And I'll see you in the next chapter where we'll be setting our chapter UI.